All right, so we're here with abroaderview in Shela, Guatemala. Can you introduce yourselves?
I'm Owen.
I'm Luke.
Okay. Where are you from and how old are you?
We're from Newport Beach, California, and I'm 18, 17.
All right. And where did you volunteer?
We volunteered for the first week here. We volunteered at the health clinic in the town right next to Sheila, and then we called Chicalaha. And then this week we volunteered. We got switched because there weren't as many patients at the other clinic, and we got switched to the one here in Sheila.
Okay. And what were your daily tasks in general?
There was a wide variety of things that we did. A lot of it was directing patients. We sat in with a lot of vaccinations. Both clinics went to different schools to vaccinate the students there for COVID, so we helped a lot with that. We took the weight of patients, weight and height, and we just kind of helped overall with anything that the doctors there or clinic managers needed us to do.
Yeah. Any addition? No.
You got it.
Okay. What was the most memorable part of volunteering here for 2 weeks?
I think volunteering. It was really. We had a lot to do. Like we went to the schools and helped out with the vaccines, just because there were a ton of students. So that was cool, and it was also cool just to see the day-to-day inside the clinic actually, and help the doctors make it even better.
Okay. Do you consider that you learned something?
Yeah, I think most importantly, we learned a lot about the healthcare system here in Guatemala, which is very different from ours back in the States. And I think their system of organizing and the way they take patients is a little in parts different from the way that clinics back in the States would work. So I think it was very interesting and helpful for us to learn this system of health that they have here.
Yeah. All right. Tell me a little bit about your homestay.
Our homestay was super nice. The host was just a mom and her daughter, and they were both super nice, super accommodating with everything. The food was a little obviously different than what we have back home, but it was still pretty good. Most of the meals we liked. Beds were pretty comfortable.
All right.
Felt safe.
Was there time to socialize and practice your Spanish?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, at every meal.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have a favorite meal?
I'd say the French toast was pretty good.
French toast in the morning.
All right. You also took Spanish lessons. How was that?
Oh, that's my turn, isn't it? The Spanish lessons were all great. It started off with a lot of, basic things that you would learn in the classroom, kind of refreshing our memory because we both had been out of practice for a little while. But then eventually we shifted into just conversing with our teachers and playing games and learning new vocabulary as much as possible, which I think is what we really needed overall. And that was the most progressive experience for us as far as our language skills go.
Yep. And what did you do in and around Shela in your free time in the weekend?
So last week when we were here, we took a shuttle over to the hot springs. They were about 45 minutes to an hour away, which was super cool. And then this weekend we were able to take like about a 2-hour shuttle ride to Lake Atilan, and we spent the weekend out there in hotel. It was really fun.
Okay. Any other things that, like here in the city, did you walk around a little bit, or
Yeah, I
or
mean,
how did the city feel?
The city obviously is very different from any city that we'll find back in the States. We walked through the market here, we went to various different restaurants, we spent a little bit of time, intermixing with the nightlife here, went to a couple bars, just kind of getting a feel for what daily life here might be like, and I think that was really cool.
Okay. And why did you choose abroaderview?
We chose abroaderview. We both were researching just different programs because we knew we wanted to do something like this, and we just found that abroaderview was the most accommodating, and it ended up being so. Yeah, it's been super good.
Okay. And how was the support like before the trip and also here in country?
Before the trip, I mean, any questions that we needed were answered. And during the trip, everything works very smoothly. Petra answered all of our questions and got us anything that we needed. If we needed bus rides, she got us bus rides very easily. She gave us any piece of information that we needed, and overall was ready to help us and make our trip as memorable as possible. So it was very effective help from abroaderview overall.
Would you recommend this program to future volunteers?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I mean, kind of what Owen said, everything ran smooth. It was good.
Yeah. Do you have any tips for volunteers that are coming to Shela in the future?
I mean, overall, it was pretty simple, and a lot of it is covered on the abroaderview website. One thing was making sure that all of your cash doesn't have any rips or smudges in it.
In dollars, yeah.
The dollars. So couldn't exchange some of my money. But other than that, everything, you figure everything out pretty quickly, and so it's all very, very smooth.
Okay. And last question, what will you miss most from here?
I think I'll miss most. It was kind of nice because we're in summer, but it was nice to kind of be in a routine here, and then also just have the chance to explore, like how on the weekend we were able to go to Lake Atiwan, we were able to see the hot springs, and go to different restaurants and stuff. It was super good time.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, there's a lot of freedom here that you don't experience in the States. We just kind of could do whatever it is we wanted to do every single day after. And of course, we woke up early in the morning and went to the clinic. But then after that, we get to choose our day and do whatever we wanted. So that's what I'll miss the most.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thanks a lot and have a good trip home.